Okay, so I'm pumped to share this with you guys. 9 truths that I want moms to know, because you need to know. Truth number 1, the world may seem like it's holding you to an extremely high standard, while your kiddos just want you to love them. So you guys know this to be true. A lot of the times we have all these expectations for the day or for an event or for something, for a birthday party, and our kids are happy just being our freaking kids. They just want us to love them, hug them, hold them, pay attention to them, squeeze them, listen to them, hear them, accept them. They don't care that we have on the best skinny jeans. I mean, they may act like they care, like we're embarrassing, but really that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what they think that we wear or if we're cool is going to be a phase, versus how they felt about us when they grow up is going to be something that lasts forever. If we paid attention to them, if we took time out for them, if we spent 5 minutes with them, those are the things that matter. So don't get hung up on all these expectations like social media has on you, that you have to have the skinny waist and you have to be the coolest mom and you have to be the Pinterest mom and you have to do all the things, because that's totally not true. Your kids just want you to be mom and they just want you to be there for them, and that's that. Number 2, you are never alone. I know that it feels like you're alone a lot of the times, and the struggles that you face, you think that you're the only one, that possibly nobody could understand what you're going through, but I promise you somebody somewhere has felt a smidge of the same feeling that you're feeling, and it might be a little bit different, it might be the same, but you're never alone, and that is why I love creating the podcast. It Takes a Village. I don't know why I went jazz hands right then, but that's why I love the podcast. That's why I love writing. That's why I love the community that we've created, because we all can relate to each other's feelings. And I don't want you to be on Facebook and have 800 friends and feel like you're alone, because you're not. Because whether it's you find a friend online or offline, there's somebody there who wants to hang out, who wants to talk, and all we have to do is reach out. Truth number 3, if you wouldn't say it to your daughter, don't say it to yourself. Now, truth number 3 is for me, because I need to hear this almost as much, if not more, than you need to hear it. I almost caught myself there. I need to hear this so bad. You tell yourselves awful things. We say awful things to ourselves in our mind, that we're not good enough, that we can't, that we're fat, that we're this, that we're that we have stretch marks, that somebody's better than us and they do it better than us, then we can't do it. But what we tell our girls, what we tell our sons even, what we tell our kids is that they can, is that they're beautiful, it's that their insides matter more than their outsides, it's that they're strong, that they are brave, and they can accomplish anything. And don't make this out to be that they're little and they have all this time and we're older and we don't, kind of thing, because that's not true and that doesn't matter. Because the truth is, what you tell yourself will manifest into what we're able to do, what our thoughts are, what we believe. That's why we tell our daughters that they are beautiful. That's why we tell them that they're smart, that they are brave, because we want them to truly, in their core, believe those things. And so why wouldn't we want that for us as well? So if you wouldn't say it to your daughter, and you wouldn't allow somebody else to tell your daughter those things, then why should you be okay with yourself telling you those things? Truth number 4. Our kids will thrive because we love them well and because we didn't. There'll be days when you epically screw it up. I do. I think at the end of the day that I think back about the day and I'm like, what the heck did I do? What the heck was I saying? What the heck was I doing? Why did I do that? Why did I not console them? Why did I not act quicker? Why did I not do this, that, or the other? Our kids will thrive because we love them well, because we taught them the things that we really were intentional about teaching them, and they will thrive because we didn't. They will thrive because they want to show us that they can. They want to thrive because they want to show us, look at me, I did it, even though all the things that are against them, they will overcome because of that. They will have perspective because of that. They will have greater appreciation for what you did because of that. XYZ, there will be so many things. So don't get down on yourself because you feel like you messed up, that you didn't throw the perfect Christmas party and you jacked it all up, because it's not true. Even though we get down on ourselves for not having this awesome birthday party, they will thrive because you still love them well. At the end of the day, that's it. That's simple. And I think that goes with the other thing of truth number 1. Tip number 5, rules are not set in stone. Cut yourself some freaking slack. So I think that we tend to keep ourselves in this box. Like if Dr. Spock didn't say it, then it didn't happen, or it doesn't go. And that's not true. If you feel like you want to write your own motherhood story, write it. If you feel like you're in your gut that you're doing the right thing for your child, do it. Nothing is set in stone. There's no rules to this game. If there were, maybe it'd be easier, but right now we're just a shit show trying to figure it all out together. So don't feel like you're stuck doing what every other mom is doing, or what the mom you admire is doing, or what the Dr. Spock is telling you, or what Baby Wise is saying. Because I know that with my first kiddo, I followed Baby Wise or some sleep program, and it worked like a gem. My second kid, I threw it out the window, and it was all about survival, and my kid is not sleeping in my bed still. He is 5, and he nursed until he went to sleep. I know everybody's gonna taboo me on that, but it was all about survival. So I think you have to do what you have to do to survive, to thrive, to be a good mom, to be a good family, to do whatever works for you, and don't care about what the things are that you should be doing. I don't know if I did that in the right thing, in the right timing, but it felt right just to do it. So tip number 6, you won't please everybody. I know that with my podcast, I know that with the things that I write, that at least one person is probably gonna hate me for what I said, or they're gonna take what I said wrong, and I think that that's okay. I think that if we forget about pleasing everybody and being this perfect thing, this all-rounded, well-rounded person who everybody enjoys, that's like an impossible, exhausting thing, and not everybody's gonna love you. We all have different opinions, different views, different this, that, and the other. And so we're not all going to like the same person. We're not all going to agree. And I think that that's what makes motherhood so beautiful. And that's what I try to pull out of my podcast, out of the It Takes a Village podcast, is that we can all learn something from each other's journeys, but we don't all have to agree on our choices, on each other's choices. Not everybody's gonna like you. But the cool thing about not everybody liking you is that you will find your true tribe, you'll find your true friends, and that's all that matters. You'll find your people who love you, who like you, who agree with you, who maybe are different than you, but still enjoy being around you. And those will be your people, and those are the people that matter. Tip number 7, you are beautiful. Wait, you heard me right. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Let me say it again. You are beautiful. I have to say that just as many times because I need to hear it. As your body changes, as motherhood has pulled on things, has stretched things out, has made it saggy, drippy, wet, whatever, leaky, all those things, you should remember that you are beautiful. And motherhood has made you beautiful, and your body is a story of the journey that you were created for, the journey that motherhood took you on. And it's a beautiful thing. Tip number 8, because I'm pretty sure I'm counting right. It's not too late. If you want to change something, if you want to make something different, do things different, it's never too late. I think we get in this mindset of, oh my gosh, once I'm past I'm 20, it's too late. But it's never too late. You can learn a new skill, you could take a new hobby, you could run your household a different way, you can start to read books, you can start to do Audible, you can start a podcast, because it's never too late. You are your worst enemy, you are your own roadblock, and you can decide what you want to do or not do, and you can make it happen. And tip number 10, my last tip, is you can't do it all. So although it's not too late to do it, number 10 is that you can't do it all. Stop trying to freaking do it all, because you're gonna go insane. It just doesn't make any sense. And we can't do it all. So don't try. Do what you can. Set goals for the day if that's how you wanna do it. But don't expect yourself or get mad at yourself or feel like you failed when at the end of the day, it's not all done. Because you're only one person, you are human, and some days things just don't go the way that they need to go or that you want them to go, and that's okay. It's okay that our dishes are still piled up in the sink, but we loved our kids well. It's okay that our laundry is still crowded all over our couch, but we made it to our daughter's piano recital. So even though you can't do it all, do what you want to do well and forget about the rest. You got this. Hey guys, make sure you check out the podcast episode, The 9 Truths I Want My Moms to Know. It is similar to this video, but I think I'm a little more fired up in the podcast episode because I thought of it and then recorded, and I just kind of went on a rant. So make sure you subscribe and listen to It Takes a Village podcast, and make sure you join the Facebook group, as well as find the It Takes a Village playlist on Spotify. Does anybody else have the problem of when they put on eyeliner, or whenever you're in a photo, even though you don't put on eyeliner down here, it looks like you have like black smudges, like you went for the smoky under eye look? Does anybody? Can we make the smoky under eye look a thing?